The question from my student here. All right, and we have this equation, given this equation here. All right, and we are required to find the value of n and p. Right, so well, let's help this guy. Yeah, so let's take from the left hand side. Right, from the left hand side we have 8, so we quickly put 2 cube, right, over n. Okay, the 5 here, we open up the bracket here, so we put 5 squared x squared. All right, and we open up this another bracket here, so that would be 2 to the power of n minus 2, right? Okay, open up the power. Yeah. Then we have the 25, we have 5 squared, right, x squared, and the whole chunk here we have to get a power of n minus 2, right, close bracket. So far so good. Okay, this whole chunk here is the same as the law of indices, a over b to the power of m will be a to the power of m over b to the power of m. Okay, please take note that. Yeah. All right, let's erase this one so it won't be so crowded, right, and confuse us. Okay, let's get on with our expansion of the expression here. Right, so it's 2 cube here, right, we open up everything, so 2 cube 5 square x square over n, and the numerator here, sorry, the numerator is 2 to the power of n, split them up, multiply by 2 to the power of negative 2n, 2 to the power of negative 2, right? Yeah, and this we open up the bracket here, that means 5 square bracket n minus 2, split them up again, right, multiply by x 2 and n minus 2. Yeah, again this one is the same as ab to the power of m am times bm. Okay, always recall your law of indices, right? Okay, that's very important, very crucial. The law of indices must be at your fingertips, right? Okay, and the other one that some student may ask me, how do I do this? How do I split this to become 2 to the power of n multiplied by 2 to the power of negative 2? All right, let's try to do this. Okay, you know 2 to the power of n minus 2, right, will be 2 n multiplied by 2 to the power of minus 2. Why? Because a m minus n, that will give you a m multiplied by a negative to the power of negative n, correct? Yeah, remember your law of indices, right? If a m plus n, right, is a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of positive n. But if this is negative n, well, you can still multiply, no problem, no harm, right? Just make sure that the negative index is still there. Okay, all right, take note of this. Okay, let me erase. All right, okay, if you want to see it again, please you can just rewind, right, replay. Okay, all right, so we shall proceed. The first part will be 2 to the power of 3, 2 cube 5 square, right, x to the power of 2, right, we open up here will be times by 2 to the power of n multiplied by 2 to the power of negative 2, so n 5 to n minus 4 multiplied by x 2n minus 4, right? So we can always combine those with the same base, the 2 here, 2 here, and the 2 here. That will give us, right, 2 to the power of 3 and negative 2, so positive 1, and so plus n, right? 5 square here, and you have 5 to the power of 2n minus 4, right? So that will be 2 minus 2n plus 4, right? yeah, y become plus 4 because negative and negative. I will explain in a while. Yeah, let me just go through the x first. So x will be 2, right, because here is the x and this x, we can combine them. So 2 minus 2n plus 4. You agree? And the denominator, of course, denominator left with n. Okay, let me just go through again, because there will be some student who ask me that how in the world I get this 5, right? Okay, and I just highlight them these 2, right? So what happened is that we have this 5, the numerator is 5 square, divide by 5 of 2n minus 4, right? The base are the same, right? The base same base, so what you have is 5 square, right? Divide, so minus 2n minus 4, right? There will be 5, 2, negative and positive 2n here, so minus 2n. Negative and negative give you positive 4, right? Simple. And of course, then we can further simplify. 5, 2 and 4 will give you 6 minus 2n, right? Okay, so let me erase this one again. If you want to watch it again, yeah. Okay, so from here what we can do is to can further simplify, right? So 2n plus 1, same thing, right? Just want the n to be in front. 5 will be 6 minus 2n, right? Multiply by, this is over n, multiply x, 6 minus 2n. I split them up. Why in the world I split them into this portion, right? Okay, a lot of students confused the other day when I explained them. Okay, why do I split them? What's the need? Okay, all right, you see our question says, let me just erase this one first. Yeah, our question says, okay, our question says is equal to your p over x squared, right? Okay, the whole expression that we have done here, all right, is we have expand them, right? The left hand side we have expand. We have to make sure our left hand side looks similar to your right hand side, which is equal to your p over x squared. So that's why I split them up. Okay, the one with it. So what happened is that so from your right hand side here, right, from your right hand side is p over x squared, which is equal to p x minus 2. Now it's easy for you to see. You can see that. So x minus 2 here must be equal to your this x to the power of 6 minus 2n, yeah, and your this p, right, this p here, right, is equal to everything here. You can see, right? Because it's an equation, isn't it so? Right? It's an equation. Remember, given this equation, right? Okay, can. All right. So the next one is that therefore we make it we equate the equations, right? So your x minus 2 from your right hand side here must be equal to your x to the power of 6 minus 2n, right? With the base are the same, right? So that means negative 2 here equal to 6 minus 2n. It means my n equal to positive 4. Done deal. We found. Now the next one we need to find is your p, right? Your p equal to the whole chunk here, okay, and there's an n here, so we have to use the value of n that we found earlier on, right? Therefore your p equal to 2n to the power of n plus 1, then 5 6 to the power of minus 6 minus 2n, right, over n, right? And n is 4, isn't it? Okay, so we put a 4 there. So 4 plus 1 is 5 times 5 to the power of 6 minus 2 times 4 is 8, right, over n, so put a value of 4 there, right? Can. Okay, right. So your p will be equal to, substitute everything, key in your values, you get 8 over 25. That's all, folks. Easily done. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, maths is fun, isn't it? Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye bye. Take care.